Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is 3 p.m. here in Chicago, Illinois. That means it's time for another live stream. Today is Wednesday, March 24th. Yeah, 24th, 2021. How's it going, everybody, today? Today, I feel like is a lucky day because I woke up and I was feeling still pretty tired, just overall very lethargic. And I want to say that it was from, racing that virtual AK, but it was only a virtual AK. So I was like, how is this possibly making me that tired? But I was just really tired, and I was thinking, I don't know if I'd planned on working out maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I got a really good night's sleep. I felt fantastic when I woke up, and it was supposed to be like raining slightly to maybe even raining hard during the time when I normally run. So I was like, it's going to be a real challenge. But it ended up being a really beautiful day. I had a nice sunrise to wake up to, or like to run to. And so I'm just feeling really lucky today and taking advantage of that fact. Got a run in today and a workout today when I really wasn't expecting pretty much either. So feeling good. Hopefully the luck streak will continue with the mystery package we have for Mailtime today. Janji sent me some stuff. I knew they were sending me stuff. They reached out to me and were like, hey, we want to send you a couple of things. And I was like, awesome. I don't know. I mean, they know my size, medium for everything, but I don't know what else is going to be in the package. So we'll open that in just a minute. But before I get to that, I do want to, I guess we should do some disclosures. So I don't know what's in there. They sent stuff to me. So clearly I didn't pay for it, but they're not paying me to wear any of this stuff or to make videos about it. But that's the financial disclosure. Before we get to opening the package, though, sorry, I'm going to reach and get my drink for today. I'm drinking more of that Huma hydration drink. I do want to say hi to everyone that's listening on the podcast, the audio-only version. Hope you guys are having a good run or getting some good work done today. And to everyone watching this on YouTube after the fact, but not live, welcome to you guys as well. If you ever have any questions or comments or want to interact with the live stream, and if you're not live, feel free to leave it in the comments down below, and I'll try to get to everybody that I can down there. Right now, there aren't like a ton of people that will write comments for the live stream. So like that's probably, of all the different ways to kind of like get my attention these days, that's probably the best one because there's a least amount of people talking there, but it is a place that I kind of look. So feel free to chime in as well. All right, let's see who's here today. We've got Yamak Gunan says, hello, everyone. Greetings from Turkey. Oh, awesome. Welcome. And Philip Bourne says, good day, everyone. He says, hey, Mike, the world record for most half marathons completed in 1 month for male is 20. Wouldn't this be a fun challenge for you? I was, I could do that. I think, it'd be tough, but you wouldn't have to do one every day. And I think the tough part would be it's like finding 20 half marathons to compete in. I'm guessing for something like that, you'd have to have like a chip time of some sort, so like, I'm sure you could always have like your own chip timing or some sort of thing like that, like put on your own race, but I don't know if it would need to be certified in some way, but running 20 half marathons in 1 month is doable. It'd be a lot, but it's doable. But that's interesting. I'd have to look up some of the details. I'd love to have like a world record of some sort. And I've thought about that, last year when everyone was trying to think of new weird things to kind of like go after as far as running goals. It is something like running in a costume was something that I was thinking about. But there are already like a lot of really fast records for half marathon in a suit, half marathon in a full costume, male and female. I mean, Yuki Kawauchi runs, he won like a half marathon in a full panda suit one time. So, if that guy's trying to get world record for half marathons, there's no way I'm going to win one. So like, I don't know. If for me to be able to do that, I might have to do like a 50 miler in like a full Chewbacca suit to be able to get some sort of world record. But, I'm not saying no to that either, but we'll have to see. All right. Robert Hodge says, what's up, guys? Greetings from beautiful Miami, Florida. How often should one incorporate a speed workout? Weekly, bi-weekly also? So good to see you again, Robert. I think that the answer is going to be it depends. If you're just looking to generally incorporate fitness, For me, if I'm like in a base building phase or in between training programs, I don't really do a lot of speed work. That's just me and my style of training. I might insert like a moderate like block of miles into my long run. Main thing being like I just don't have time for like a 3-hour long run anymore. So I might do that like in the middle of a long run, put in a 5 or 10 mile stretch that's a little bit faster, and put that in there. If I don't really have a lot of other training going on. If I'm in like actually training for something, then it'll be like 2 to 3 times per week. Well, the third time is usually a long run with some work in it, but 2 speed workouts a week and then a third session, which is a long run with work. So like that's kind of how I do it. But I think that, I'm just reading, I didn't get a chance to read the full article, but I think it was Alex Hutchinson just tweeted about something that he was reading a study that just said something along the lines of like, if you have to like take off time from running, and I know that's different than what you're asking, but if you have to take off time from running, is it better to focus on, like the study ended up looking at, do you maintain mileage? Do you maintain intensity or whatever, or what should you do if you are like short on kind of time or the ability to do a lot of exercise? What should you do? And the study results were something along the lines of saying like, if you have to back off, but you want to maintain fitness, the best way to do that is to cut down the mileage, but keep intensity. Now, I'd like to read that study too, so I don't want to like put too much into it, but I'm not sure I'm answering your question anymore either. But I like my question about that study would be like, well, is that a temporary maintenance of fitness or like, what are they really saying there? I'm not sure. But the answer is, I guess, to answer your question more succinctly, it depends. But if you don't know and you want to start doing it, I would start out with once a week. All right, JC says, Mailtime, so jelly. Haven't bought any running related gear in over 2 months. It's a long time. But I mean, the last 2 months were like wintry. So like by that point in the winter, if you're thinking about January, by January, a lot of people already have their winter stuff, and you're not ready to buy spring stuff yet. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Meredith Roseman is here. What's going on, Meredith, from Missouri? Awesome. Very cool. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Leona says, happy Wednesday all. Yay, Mailtime. And David probably says, happy hump day. Very cool. All right. Philip Bourne says, tomorrow's the next %2 launch. Blocked an hour in my calendar. Fingers crossed. I didn't know. I thought that was already out for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I think that like, when you watch a lot of running YouTube, you just get really confused as to what shoes are actually out or which ones haven't released yet. Because I thought that was already out for a long time. But if anyone's looking to get that one, good luck to you guys. And I would recommend don't wait for the notification on the Nike app on your phone. If you wait for that for a shoe like the next %2, it's going to be gone by the time you get it. So like if you know what time it's going to launch, just go to the app at that time. And I think it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central is usually when it is, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Rick Sutter is here. Good to see you again. Rick says, hi, hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Awesome. And it says, hi Kabuzi and everybody. VO2 max up to 61 tonight on a 5K run. Wow. Then a bit of Zwift. Good to see an improvement. Wow, that's very impressive and it's amazing. All right. Martha's here. She's excited for Janji, even though her autocorrect changed Janji to Animo. I think that's really funny. All right, and Kurt is here. Ted and Ruth and Lewis. Good to see you guys. All right. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Sorry about that, guys. If I missed a comment or a question, hopefully I'll be able to get to you later on in the program. But I do want to kind of start getting going on opening this package. All right. So let's get to this. So what we have from Janji. There's a lot of things in there. They packed a lot of stuff into this little bag. All right. So we'll just go from top to bottom. All right. First, we've got a t-shirt. It's the men's AFO Vent tee in the medium medium size, but it's in the dusk color. You can't see it inside this bag. Let's get it out of the bag. Let's take a look at this. Oh, this material, it's super thin and very, very stretchy. Awesome. Just a little bit of a Janji logo in the chest over here. And that's pretty much it. They got the water ripples in the kind of in the tail of the shirt as well. But it's kind of like that checkered pattern of material. There was, I think it was maybe in 2019 in the fall, a lot of the Nike material was like the Nike running fall collection was a lot like this too. But this seems to be a little bit softer. But it has, let me see if I can get focus on it. But it's got like this kind of like laser cut holes almost in it that makes it very breathable. Nice. All right. Very cool shirt. Martha, is that the Janji Run Terra fabric? It has merino wool if it is. Let's see. It's one of the running essentials. It's perforated, venting, fast drying, breathable, moisture wicking, 4-way stretch, and anti-chafe seams. Let's see what the materials are. This doesn't feel like there's merino in here, but it's 80% nylon and 20% elastane, and it's blue sign certified. So very cool. Awesome. All right. Put that aside. And let's get to the next one. The next one is the men's Zephyr runner jacket in medium size, but in midnight. So I think that's the black color for them. Scotty B says, I need to look away. Ping me when Co stops opening up. Goodness. So this is a very, very thin type of jacket. The material is kind of like similar to the rabbit jacket that I have, that white one. But it seems like it's, I mean, this isn't see-through like that one is. Let's put this on real quick. Oh, it's got like a weird like chest button to it. If you looked, I took a quick look at the Janji website. There's a picture of the guy running with it like unzipped, but with this clasp on. And I just thought that looked a little bit strange. All right, so little jacket here, no hood, little mock collar, but and no thumb holes in here, but it feels like a rain layer. Definitely feels very thin. It's a good fit, snug fit, chest pocket up here, but I feel like with this material, you're not going to be able to put like, I mean, the pocket is the size of a phone, but I wouldn't want to put a phone in there because I just feel like it's going to drag real heavy. But I think this is a nice, very thin rain layer. It's got a little bit of venting in the back. There's a little hole in the back here to let some heat out. Man, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of venting in the back, so you're going to let a lot of the air out. Ah, interesting. Leona says, looks good on you, your favorite color. It is my favorite color. Ben Y says, oh, I love that chest button. You can run fully unzipped for cool air without the jacket flapping around. Is that what you're supposed to do with that? I'm going to have to try that. I feel like if I do that, what's invariably going to happen is the zipper is just going to go whoosh, like whip me in the face. So I will try it and let you know if I get whipped in the face or not. All right, the next one. This one is the Runeterra, Martha. So it's the Runeterra short sleeve in Jasper, which I don't know what, you guys are going to have to help me with what color Jasper is. Oh, this color is really nice. Ah, and it's got some of these like, it's almost like a webbing that's at the top. So you could hang it up when you're done with it. I'm guessing if it's a short sleeve t-shirt, but with merino wool, I'm guessing the idea is that you don't have to wash it every single time. So the materials are 70% Supima cotton and 37.5% polyester. So it's not merino in here, but I don't know what Supima cotton is about. I'm gonna have to look up that. But yeah, this feels a lot more like a t-shirt And it says that Supima cotton must be for that tech performance. It's thermal-regulating, odor-resistant, breathable. Yeah, very cool. As far as logos, there don't seem to be any Janji logos on this one. Just a nice, solid color shirt, which I'm wearing just a solid gray shirt for today. So I feel like clearly I like that style. But nice. I ran this morning in the Tracksmith, that gets the off-roads tee, which is like a short sleeve, but with merino wool in it. And the idea is that, you don't have to wash it every time. So it saves on some water because it's not like doesn't create stink. So we'll see how that works summertime wise. But today was the first time I ran in just short sleeves. So that was pretty cool. All right. And it says, don't let Shannon see a teal green shirt, even if it is a darker shade. All right. Next, we're going to get to some shorts. We've got the AFO vent short. It's a 6-inch short, which I don't think I own any 6-inch shorts, but it's got that perforated venting again, fast drying and breathable, moisture wicking, and 4-way stretch. Let's see what the pockets are like on this thing. So yeah, it's got that same kind of material that first shirt I showed you was in. Very stretchy, a very flexible material. It's got a little Janji logo in the back, kind of like back leg. And then for pockets, it's got a nice side pocket on the side. It's not very deep though. So that's interesting. And then it's got, so we've got is it 2 or 3? It looks like we've got like 3 pockets along the back. So plenty of room. Or this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So kind of like stash pockets on each side. Pretty much all the way around. Is this stash pockets all the way around? Oh my goodness. I think this is basically like a full-on flip belt built into some pants. But like each stash pocket is like the size of like a phone. So I love this idea, and it is lined, so it's got a blue liner on the inside. So there's just a million pockets in this thing. Well, not a million, however many that it takes to go around it, but just around the entire waist of the pant. It's just all stash pockets. Amazing. Oh, and there's even, look at this. It came with a little tiny baby mini carabiner. Let me get a focus on that. There we go. For your keys. So there we go. Amazing. So this will come in real handy. I'm a big fan of just more and more and more pockets. So yeah. Scott says, what is your favorite length short? I was a 5-inch fan, but I like 4 the most. Last summer I came around to the 2-inch shorts. So I tried those. I do enjoy them quite a bit, especially when it's just super hot. But storage is a problem. So I generally like 5-inch shorts the most. I feel like they're the most versatile. They are big enough that they can handle some pockets and some storage, but they're short enough that they still feel like running shorts. And they're also not so long that like I feel like I'm wearing like running shorts if I happen to wear them in a not running situation too. So that's why I like 5. I feel like it's really versatile. Yeah, Leona says looks like a winner with all those flip belt type pockets. Yeah. I'm a fan of that one. I feel like that one's going to get a lot of use this summer. Ben Y says, the more pockets, the better. And not really hanging. Says, pockets good to hide stuff. Okay, sure. Yeah, if that's what you're into. Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Not really hanging. Lots of pockets for lots of sugar. Yeah, I was just thinking, how many gels? This is going to be a marathon pair of shorts for me. I know you don't like the gels, but I like the gels. And I'm just thinking, how many gels going to fit in this? Probably a lot. Awesome. Kurt says 2 to 3 inches, baby. Long shorts are for basketball. That's funny. It says they should put pockets inside the pockets. Well, sometimes they do put pockets inside the pockets. They'll have like a smaller pocket. So that way you can put something that's a little smaller so it doesn't rattle around so much in there, like your keys. Usually I find that in like jacket pockets, like on the sides, like that's where I usually see pockets in the pockets. I feel like you're mocking me, but I love the pockets. Yeah. Mr. Rand said, what brand shorts are you talking about? Today we're looking at a whole bunch of Janji stuff. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff. 2 more things that I'll take a look for. Yeah, and Mark says for pockets for him is gels and keys. Yeah. I mean, like now, I mean, I got a car key that I got to worry about sometimes too. And then a house key, you know, and the door fob to get back in, gels. I mean, the thing is, like, you know, I won't be able to put liquid in that. So for certain adventures, I'll still need to have some sort of water bottle or maybe a pack. But I just think for most of my runs, I don't usually bring a ton of water. And in Chicago, there's water fountains along the lakefront that are, you know, during the summer they're running. They don't run now. And so, like, you know, if I could stash a couple of gels in my pockets, then I'm good for a real long day. Trevor says, 2-inch split shorts for me in hot Florida, especially during the summer, and possibly a FILPA if I need to store stuff. Yeah, I think that's like a pretty good combo. Like, I wonder if they can make, I mean, we'll see with these 6-inch shorts, but like, I wonder if they had to be 6-inch shorts and not 5-inch shorts because of the extra storage. The other thing I wonder is, can you put that in a 2-inch short? Like, if Chicken Legs made like a couple of flip belt type pockets in their 2-inch shorts, I feel like that'd be a killer combo. I mean, that's your summer special right there. I don't know. I'd be pretty happy about it. All right. Timothy Bet says 3 inches is a happy medium for me. My marathon 3-inch shorts have 6 pockets. Really? Timothy, you got to tell me what brand that is, because that sounds pretty amazing. Yeah, Tony Romello says, I'm in Arizona. I wear 5-inch shorts with a short sleeve tee. Yeah, there you go. See, that's kind of where I'm at, Tony. Let's see. Someone asked. Oh, Corey Allen says, "Hey, Code, did you cover Polar's big day with the release of the Vantage M2 and the Ignite 2?" No, but I have them both. I'm testing them now. So tomorrow's video will be kind of like not a real review video, but I'll talk about them. I've gone on a couple runs I've been wearing both of these every day for a couple of days now, and so we'll talk about that a little bit. So I'm a little behind, but like when the timing and when they got to me and the kind of testing that I wanted to do, I didn't want to do just one run. I've done that before, like one run in a watch and then make a video about it. I don't really love doing that. I feel like you need a couple, so I'll have 2. And then we'll do deeper testing with each of the watches. But yeah, so we'll be getting to it, and I think my attack is going to be a little bit different on it than kind of, because like Des made his video, DC Rainmaker made his video. I'm pretty sure Chase, I didn't see if Chase, it didn't show up in my feed yet, but I'm sure Chase Summit's making one too. I don't know if Matt Legrand's making one. I'm pretty sure that they were on the email list that I saw floating around. So like, I'm pretty sure they have them as well. So I think I'm going to take a slightly different approach instead of just saying like, hey, here's these 2 new watches. So it doesn't require like a whole bunch more testing, but I'm also just a day behind in terms of like the videos I wanted to make and the way everything fell schedule wise. But yeah, but I'll be weighing in on them soon from kind of like the road runners perspective. So you'll be getting that hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe. That's my goal. All right. Let's get to the next one. All right. This one is the Groundwork Knit. Ooh, I was just looking at this on their website. So this is a full tight. No, it's not a full tight. It's a half tight. I didn't know Janji made a half tight. This could be my new favorite. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This is good. I mean, I'll have to run in it to make sure, but I think this could be my new favorite half tight. So it's got a little bit of a logo in the right-hand side. I don't know what's the length on this. On the back left, you've got the water logo. And it doesn't say, 9-inch half tight. So it's a little bit long. 7-inch, I think, is my favorite for half tights. But I mean, if you want to talk about storage, I feel like this year they were like, people have been talking about pockets. We got to make pockets. Look at the pockets on this thing. So it's not lined, as far as I can tell. But on the back, you've got 2 different stash pockets that aren't that deep. I feel like this is not quite. It's one big pocket that's back there, but you can get at it from 2 sides. And then there are on each hip. There's one really deep one, like my whole hand fits in there. And then there's a second layer to it on the outside. So there's 2 layers to the pocket, kind of like a lot of the running packs that I have in the front pockets, the front loaders. I feel like where the water bottles can go. Sometimes there's like the main water bottle one, and on top of that, there's like a smaller pocket. So you got that. You got one of those on each side. So you can just fit a ton of stuff in here. I mean, I feel like at a certain point you get real ridiculous with it and probably put little water bottles on each side, and then you'd have like little like spigots sticking out. I think that'd be kind of funny, but I don't know. Right now, this looks very promising. I'm super excited about this. And there's still a little key pocket on the inside too. So your keys aren't in there, which for me is a thing that I encountered just today. Because you're running and I had my Roadrunner Sports half tights, and they have kind of like those long, not like narrow, but long pockets. And I had the phone on one side, and then I had keys and the gel on the other. And then I'm always worried that if I pull the gel out in the wrong way, the keys might come with it. So I'm always worried about that. So pretty psyched for these. These are going to get a lot of use. So I'm very excited. Very excited. Just know that it's an iPad pocket. I don't know. I think we're going to have to do what can I fit in. I don't know. That could get a little bit ribald, but we could put like what's in the pocket, what's in your tights, and just try to think of like what ridiculous things can we put in there. I don't know. Like my wife just bought an iPad mini. So if you're wondering out there, like who's still buying the iPad mini, my wife. So I'm going to see if I could fit that in there. I just have like a regular iPhone 11 Pro. I don't have like the Max one. So like, I don't know if that'll fit in there either, but we'll try to see what we can fit in there. I'll try to put like I have a Camelback, like longer, like the front pack, longer water, soft flask, I think they're called. So I'll try to put one of those in there too. All right. Brian Nee says, I saw a new Nike trail shirt that have a bunch of pockets and loops for stuff. That's cool. See, I feel like, I've been talking about pockets for a long time. Basically, ever since I found out about Path Project shorts, and I was like, look at all these pockets. This is now these guys got it figured out. And I've been talking about pockets for a while, and I'm excited that there's pockets and everything. Meredith says, I'd probably try a water bottle. I mean, can you imagine if that worked? That'd be kind of funny, but also, I think in that pocket, I could fit in the flip belt water bottle. It's like long, if it's about 12 ounces of liquid. I mean, it's not shaped for your thigh because of the way it's curved, but I don't know. It'd be just kind of funny. Frank says, I feel like I haven't ever been successful with pockets and a half tight. Really? Yeah, see, like I had a pair of like the Nike like Aeroswift half tights, and there's no pocket in it at all. Not even for your keys. So I'm like, who's this made for? Like, who doesn't even need to have a key when they've gone running? This must be someone that's on like some sort of track team where they've gone to a locker room first, and then they're going from the locker room, changing there, and then walking out to the track, and then going back inside. Because like, where are you going to put your keys in that? So I don't know. I got really mad at that pair of half tights. Mr. Random says, Brooks have a running tight with a big phone pocket, and UA makes nice stiff stuff with a speed pocket that's great for the phone. See, I feel like, I don't know about like the big phone pocket, but I do think a phone pocket's nice. Yeah, I mean, I would love it if phones got smaller. I still think the best phone ever made was the Google Nexus 4, but that's just me. I'm old-fashioned, I guess. Yeah. Terry Furlong says, Ron Hill made great shorts with pockets that are sort of rubbery lined to stop the gels falling out. Oh, interesting. I'm not familiar with Ron Hill. And Jeff Elliott says, you got to put a banana in the pocket for scale. And Frank also voting for a banana. Interesting. And Remy says, though, I guess the people who don't need the key pocket is suburbanites. You don't have keys when you run? I mean, I guess like, I I guess if you like have like a keypad entry to get to your house, or if you live in an area where you don't need to lock the door, when you go out for a run, I guess you wouldn't need keys. I mean, I guess I didn't bring keys with me when I was in Iowa. Ever. But, well, I did when I went to the Heritage Trail or if I was in Dyersville. But if I was running from Guttenberg or if I was running from New Vienna, I didn't need to bring a set of keys because someone was always home. But so I guess that could be it too. Yeah. Yeah. Tony Romello said I had to get the iPhone SE because of its size, and Corey Allen also says the iPhone SE original was so great. I used it to track my runs. It was so light and small. Yeah, my running buddy had his for years, just because he liked the size of it so much. He like refused to get a new one, and he's also like, so he's very like curmudgeonly when he thinks about like what Apple does to like throttle their phones in the name of battery life and things like that. So he had his for a really long time. Pretty amazing. Meredith says, in my area, I have 3 neighbors, and we are pretty spaced out, so I don't run with the key. Oh, wow. I guess it seems like I'm in the minority here. Wow. You guys, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that you guys don't have to run with keys. Yeah. Jody says, I don't run with keys. I have a key lock. Oh, lockbox that is a pin with a spare key. Ah, that's nice. That works nice. See, like we have, I installed a keypad on our door, but I was like thinking that I would use it so that I wouldn't have to bring a key with me when I run. But I still need to have a fob to get into the building, like a RFID fob. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Benoit says, I'm still using the OG iPhone SE and begrudge Apple. Well done, Ben. Well done. I love it. I love that. Great work. Yeah, Mark says, my garage has a keypad, luckily. So, yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to just like type in on that and then just get in the garage that way, and then you're good. I remember though, like, I mean, I haven't had a garage in a long time, but I remember growing up, like our garage door opener was so loud that I feel like it would have annoyed people if I was using that as like a way of getting in. I mean, you didn't have like a keypad on it at the time or anything, but like every time, like I didn't even, how long ago was, I wasn't even driving at the time. But I remember not really wanting to open the garage door at all, ever. Just I put my bicycles in there because it just was so noisy. But, my father-in-law got a new garage door opener recently, and I was like, this thing is really quiet. He's like, yeah, these new ones, pretty quiet these days. I was like, okay, cool. Recycle on Wednesday says, I run with keys, ID, health insurance card, and an inhaler minimum. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. But I guess if you need the inhaler, maybe you want to make sure you have the ID and maybe the health insurance card with you as well. That all kind of makes sense with me. And Brian Paul says, yeah, my garage door opener will wake up my kids, I think. Yeah, even the keypad that the lock with the keypad that I installed on the door, that one, like, even if I could solve like the key fob problem, like I feel like doing that, like it just goes and like you hear it. I feel like that would wake up the kids. So, I mean, you know how kids are. When you want them to sleep, you can make like they never fall asleep. When you want them to stay asleep, like the tiniest noise will wake them up. But when you want them to wake up, like you could bang on a pot and they will be like, "Oh, I'm so tired, Daddy." Yeah. All right, let's do one more. All right, last package here. This is the men's transit pant in midnight. All right. Oh, this is kind of like a track pant, like a jogger. It's got a little bit of elastic at the cuffs at the ankle, the water logo on the back side of one of the legs, and then on the right hand side, right by the pocket, kind of like on the thigh, you've got the Janji logo. Now I have to like look for secret pockets on all these pants. But as far as pockets, this one has a zipper pocket on each side, which is, I like on pants like this. I feel like you just gotta have zipper pockets, because when I sit down in a couch or I sit down even in a car, all my stuff just slides right out. I don't know what it is about me. And then there's another like zipper pocket back here that is maybe about the size of a phone, but maybe not the size of a wallet. But if you've got like a smaller billfold kind of thing and you're wearing this around, you can do it. Or you could certainly, I think you could run with this one for sure, with the material that's in here. So I'm liking this. This is going to, I think, has like a lot of use potential, both running and not running as well. And it's in my favorite color. So very cool. All right, that's it from Janji today. Wow, that's a lot of cool stuff that they sent. Thanks to everyone at Janji. If you guys are watching, thank you. All right, Martha says, Mike, I have 2 pairs of that transit pant in 2 colors, 2 great zip pockets. It's good looking enough to wear anywhere. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm thinking that like I'm not gonna be wearing jeans anytime soon. I don't plan on that. I ain't got nowhere to go. And so, you know, pants like this are getting heavy use in my rotation. These will certainly get a lot of use as well. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Scott says, if you had to return one set of gear, Janji or Tracksmith, which one would I return? I'd probably return the Tracksmith. I mean, it's, you know, I'd be pretty annoyed about it because I've been running in the Tracksmith stuff every day, especially like in this transitional season. Like the long sleeve is a little bit warmer than a normal running long sleeve. So like I can get away with that without a jacket. And same even with the t-shirt today. I did a t-shirt and gloves, which is kind of a weird combo, but I always have cold hands, so that works for me. And that t-shirt's a little bit warmer, so I really like that. Same thing with the tights. It's just, everything's just a little bit warmer, so I can get away with like, you know, having less on, but still staying warm. But no pockets. So that's the thing. I need the, it looks great, but I need the pockets. And the Janji stuff, I think also looks great. And so, and it has pockets. So I think that's kind of where I'd put it there. If you're going to make me choose between one of those two, I'd rather not, because I like them both. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Jody says when he runs, he does carry a phone for safety. I have my emergency contact details on the phone just in case something happens. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like I used to have like my wife under in my phone as like the only in my call history favorites. But then I think I got a new phone at some point, and now I have just 0 people in my favorites. And then if you look at my like call history, like I like the phone app on my phone, I don't think I use that. I mean, if there were like a ranking of apps I used on my phone, I think I probably use the calculator app more often than I use the phone app. Because now when I communicate with anyone, like my family or my friends, I'm going to do it with a FaceTime or a video call. I'm just not using the phone. So like if people looked at that, be like, a lot of calls to the vet, and a lot of spam coming in. That'd be it. Yeah. Remy says, though, the best combo is t-shirt and gloves, and 2-inch shorts is the combo. I don't know if I could do that. Because I feel like if I still need gloves, I feel like I would want a little bit more warmth on the leg. I mean, I was thinking about maybe the 5-inch shorts today, but I was like, no, let's go with the half tight. So that's kind of where I was thinking on that. And I felt like for me, you know, actually, my shirt was soaking wet by the time I was done today. So I guess I could have done that in a 2-inch short. Maybe I'll try that. But you know, here's the thing. I might have to order some more 2-inch shorts. So we weren't sure how long we were going to come back to Chicago for. Because we were thinking, like, if it's going to be a real long time before there's any vaccines or any changes, you know, we might want to go back to Iowa and like ride out the rest of like the pandemic there. But now we're like, oh, well, might be all adults in Illinois and in Chicago anytime soon can get a vaccine. So we're kind of hanging out. So we're just going to stay here. But we left so much stuff in Iowa. A whole bunch of heart rate monitors that I want to be using right now. And all my 2-inch shorts are there, like my summery stuff, and even some springtime stuff. So I'm going to have to probably order some more 2-inch shorts. That's where I'm at. But maybe we'll try 2-inch shorts, 2-inch shorts and gloves. I'll try it. I'll try it. Vegan Runner says, I'm living almost entirely in running clothes now. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm thinking the exact same thing. Not really. Aaron wants to know, what am I calculating? There's not a lot that I'm calculating. A lot. Yeah, I guess sometimes. I mean, the times that I'm really using a calculator, I use probably like the Google browse, like just using Google as a calculator more often. Converting miles to kilometers, that's not really a calculator, but I do use the calculator. I don't know what I am using it for, but I am using it more than I'm using the phone app. Is there a way to see that? I bet you there's a way to see that. No? I don't know. Scotty B wants a short shorts vid too. Yeah, I think we're going to get there. I think we'll do one for the summer. But, you know, well, Roadrunner Sports, someone mentioned that they like the Roadrunner Sports 3-inch short, which I like that one. But that one, for me, it didn't hold up very long. I just felt like the lining part, like the waistband of it, just got all kind of like messed up really quick. So I didn't love that one. And then like Janji, I think someone mentioned Pant has a 3-inch short. So I think there's gonna be a lot of 3-inch shorts this year. So I think there's definitely going to be a short shorts kind of 2021 version. And Josh says, what up, fam? Corduroy mile in the future? I mean, I'd have to buy corduroy pants for a corduroy mile. Could we do like corduroy cutoffs maybe? Like a never nude. Should we do like a never nude mile? I think I'd rather do a never nude mile than a corduroy mile. I think that'd be funnier. But I could be convinced. Stephen Wagner says, hey, what's going on? He says, hey, Kofuzi, hope you're doing well, man. Well, thanks. I think I am doing well. Thank you. And Sean says, Prefontaine wore corduroys on speed days. It's a fact. I'm not sure it's a fact, but that'd be pretty funny if he did. He would start a fire. Martha says, Kofuzi, there's a thing going on among some of us on Strava because of the treadmill where zero shorts underwear. Even post a photo because the handlebar makes it hard to determine discreetly. Awesome. Very cool. All right. I think that's a good place to leave it for today, guys. I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to get into some of this Janji stuff. I think you guys are going to be seeing a lot of it. I'll probably make like kind of a, there's a lot of stuff here, so it'll take a couple of days of running to really be able to get through it all, but I don't think it'll take too long. So we'll make a big video about it, let you guys know which ones I think are going to be the best, which ones I think are going to wear more casually and running, and which ones are going to be just running only. So keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow's video is going to be about these two watches, the Vantage M2 and the Ignite 2. And then in the afternoon, it'll be Thursday. So happy hour. Bring your recovery beverage of choice, and hopefully I'll see you then. Same time as today, 3 p.m. Central Time. In the meantime, be safe out there, everybody. Thanks.